Alright guys, how you guys doing today? Good morning. Hope everyone's having a great Friday. Appreciate everyone being here. Thank you for popping on in. I really appreciate it. Hope everyone's Friday is going well. Hi, good evening, my friend. Happy Friday, woohoo. Here for you to support, just as I work still. Got here to show some love, support before going outside to do some errands. Have a great stream, much love. I appreciate it, Chip. Thank you for being here, man. I really appreciate it. If you guys aren't following Chip, definitely go check out his streams. Definitely go check him out. Hit him up with that follow. Plays pretty much about everything, so definitely go check out his streams. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good Friday. Appreciate everyone being here. But yeah, guys, no music today. I have the music actually turned off because YouTube kept flagging my live streams because of copyright issues. Uh, since the last stream on Wednesday, they flagged me twice. So I will no longer be playing music on my stream just because YouTube will flag my stuff after the stream is over. When I end my stream on that platform, they basically flag my stuff for uh, of what they catch in my live stream. So I won't be playing any more music. I won't no longer be playing any music on my streams. So my streams are going to be completely dead. So it is what it is. That's just how it's going to be. And there's just nothing I can do about it. So it is what it is. So that's the thing I actually wanted to talk about as well, because it's been a little bit of a frustrating week, just with all the stuff that's been going on with my TikTok, my YouTube, and all that kind of stuff. So, and then basically the streams being slow. So, just with this new schedule. So, it's been a little bit of a frustrating week. So, hope for a better stream today. So, yeah, just guys are just not gonna have to listen to music, so there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm just not gonna play any music just because I don't want to get flagged. So YouTube. So, but anyways, we're gonna play MLB The Show, March to October. MLB The Show 25, March to October. We're in season 2. We played a little bit of season 1. We last time played MLB The Show 25. I've been playing most of this offline a little bit, grinding it a little bit offline, play most of the games in specific moments. But since I'll be streaming MLB The Show 25 more now, I will be playing this for the next 4 weeks just to see if we can gain traction around this game in the morning. So we'll just have to see how it goes. But anyways, we're gonna play this one. We're gonna level up with Casey Schmidt that we just actually called up from AAA. So we're gonna get him going. But hope everyone's having a good Friday. Appreciate everyone being here. Hope everyone's weekend's going well. Let's get right on to it.
And digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. And that is out of play. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there.
It's gone.
See you later.
That is out of here.
The first batter of the game leaves the yard. His first homer of the year. Just like that, they move in.
All right,
front.
I'll take
It's
that.
1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count and trying to get on.
Pike Yastrzemski.
Noise and do some damage.
He's on the Pirates. Funny.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. Bailey. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Skeens back to work. And that one fouled off. Skeens with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. And that one is lifted in the air. reaching for it. Makes
That was pretty close. Being gone again.
Outfielder got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Schmidt now at the plate as he swings through strike one. 0-1. Man at first, one away. Misses the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Try to go. This one. Next swing.
Next offering
2-2.
upstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
In the air, right side of the infield. Triolo.
Um,
And there's 2
welcome in, Sonny Rano. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'll add you on Discord after my stream's over. Not right now, because I'm streaming right now, so I don't really add people when I'm streaming. So maybe after the stream I will. But yeah, welcome in, Sunny Rose. How'd you find my stream? I'd like to get to know you a little bit.
And that'll do it.
Thank you for the follow.
Bucks go down quietly, and the score stays 3-1.
But yeah, not right now. Kind of streaming right now, so I'll add you later.
Casey Schmidt. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, he put a great swing on it. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with
we won the game. I did do too bad in my plate of purpose with Casey Schmidt. Home run and then double. I'll take that. I don't want against the Brewers. We're still hanging around with the Dodgers and the Animals. Still sitting at second in the dog card.
Back here in San Francisco, and we welcome you in. Already 2 away here in the 7th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. Yeah, that's fouled off. And here it comes. And that one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the 8th. This is Bryce Terang. Swanson back to work. There's the strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And a bunt towards third. And the bunt attempt doesn't work out. Here comes Christian Yelich. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 out, space is empty. Late swing, foul to the left. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jarrett Koenig.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good.
That's gone.
Now this one's high and deep.
That was right on the middle, right there. I had a swing at that. Nice.
That's worth the price.
That was right in my wheelhouse, right there.
Run of the season, and now they're out front. It's 4-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side is a hitter. It's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what
Oh, right in the water. That's a splash hit.
Now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now Patrick Bailey. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
And you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first pitch. What's their plan of attack going to be? Well, for this offense in this game, they're not waiting around.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Way inside,
geez, that
gets
opposite
out of the
me.
way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
They were first place in the bug herd standings.
Still 2-2
Not too
after
bad.
the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And that's just foul.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
To third. Slings it across. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. Here's Miguel Andujar. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Next offering upstairs. 1 out, base is empty. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit.
Welcome in, Pro Skater. How you doing? Nothing much, man. Just playing some MLB The Show 25 March to October, rebuilding my favorite team. Yeah, hope you are doing well, Pro Skater. Appreciate you being here. And if you guys aren't following Pro Skater, definitely go hit him up that follow. He plays a lot of Fortnite. So if you guys want to go check him out, be sure to hit him up that follow. Welcome in, Pro Skater. Hope you are doing well, and hope your Friday's going good.
He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm okay, just having a sneezy attack. Oh yeah, me too, man. I had a really bloody nose this morning. It was so annoying to deal with this morning. So before I went live, I had to deal with the bloody nose this morning. My allergies have been really bad this year, so this is why I hate spring, man. This is what allergies do to me. So yeah, I feel you on that, man. Those allergies, man, they've been getting me lately. I had to deal with the bloody nose this morning. It was really horrible, but was able to take care of it and rest for like 10 minutes, and now it's like gone. So, but yeah, very weird.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive.
So I was kind of a little bit in a hurry today, just to try to get here on time before stream. All the other stuff I'll have to do later after the stream's over.
Hoskins. And that is that. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely. We go to the ninth. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch, and he just misses.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to.
Yeah, mine are so annoying. The last run for 10 minutes, I swear. Oh yeah, I feel you, man. I totally feel you. Yeah, for like a whole week, I was dealing with a lot of tooth pain last week, and throat was kind of messing up. I was getting phlegm, and I'm still getting some of the phlegm, but it's not like really bad since last week. It's been a lot better, so just dealing with allergies. My gums have kind of recovered, so that actually makes me happy. But I definitely have to go sometime this year and go get them checked. But yeah, my gums are actually feeling a lot better. They were hurting last week, but this week they're actually feeling a lot better. So, but yeah, I totally feel you, man. I love allergies, man. I hate them, but allergies are allergies. Just can't get away from it. Oh yeah, 100%, man. Totally 100%. It's fun dealing with that kind of stuff, That stuff is just something, It's just something else to deal with. Gotta love it.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Chase this one.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him. That K is his third of the game.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Chorio in the box lays off for ball one. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it.
It looks so realistic. Oh, the game? Yeah, the game does look realistic. Plus, potentially when you're actually playing on the next-gen console, it actually looks pretty realistic.
So, last chance for the Brewers. Here is Isaiah Kiner Falefa, 0-1.
But yeah, it is realistic. Especially when you're playing on next gen. If you were playing this game on old gen, the graphics wouldn't even look great. I'd probably be playing games at 30 FPS.
2-1.
I was playing on my Xbox One. But since I'm playing on next gen, it actually looks really good. Plus my capture card does bring pretty good quality.
That one to first. Can't glove it cleanly. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Alright, we won that one. Oh yeah, do you use Elgato? Yeah, I do use the Elgato. The Elgato HC60S is what I use. Yeah, that's what I use, the Elgato HC60S. It actually supports next-gen consoles, so I don't have to actually upgrade to a new one. But yeah, I've used this Elgato HC60S since, I think, since I first started streaming. I think in my second year or third year I had it. When I made those big upgrades back then.
Welcome to the
Comment. That's what they're called, the
now at
comments.
the dish, the center fielder.
I forgot that was their name.
Off
They're
the
new
mark
to me.
there, 1-0. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. That one's spoiled, and it's now 2-1. Here it comes.
Nope, ball. 3-1.
Fouls it off, and now 3-2. Hard on the ground to first. And steps on the bag for the out. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma
Noah.
City, Noah Miller. Tearing it
Noah
up at the
Miller.
plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak. It just
Nope,
misses.
ball.
A ball and no strikes. 1 out and the base is empty. Pitch misses
Ball,
there.
that's up.
Ball 2. Just
No,
missed.
that's low. Ball.
That
Yeehaw.
catches the zone for a strike. Grounds this one up the middle. Throw to
He's
first
up.
in time. Next to hit, Jose Iglesias. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Strike on the inside corner. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings over the top of that one.
0-2.
Ball 1 there.
1-2.
And
Ball
that's
out.
outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitches in the
Count is
dirt.
full.
Seldridge. He's the
Big
Giants
hit,
prospect
the
right
outside
now.
edge, and that
In real
is ball
life.
4. So a man on, and here's the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. And that'll do it. So it's no runs. If you're ready to build your dream home with a moat and a whispering gallery, call AC Hines Architecture. If you don't want those things, call someone else. Top half of the second from Sacramento. This one in the air to right. Howell on the move. Makes the catch for the out. And now it's going to be Kevin Biggio. In the dirt, Biggio starting at the hot corner. 30 years old now, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2016.
Ball.
They're attacking him with good velocity inside, and that makes it hard for him to get comfy at the plate. The next offering misses. Ball 3. No score here in the second inning. 3-1. Couldn't come up with it.
Take your base.
So a runner aboard, and now the right fielder not getting the desired results at the plate. Pulls it in.
Double play.
Goes to the bag. It's a double play. This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation today. Now here's
Gotcha. Thank you, Miss Wagner. I appreciate it.
Struck out swinging.
If you guys aren't following Miss Wagner, definitely go check her out. She plays Fortnite, Monster Hunter Wilds. Definitely go check out her streams.
In the win last night.
She puts the hard work into it, so definitely go check out her.
0-1.
You're having a great Friday, Miss Wagner. Appreciate you being here.
Swing and a foul straight back. Ground ball to the right side. Will do it alone. First 2 batters gone in the top of the third. The lineup flips over. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, number 31. 0 for 1 so far. Two outs and nobody aboard. On the ground to the right side. Auerbach. There in plenty of time ends the inning. They're set down 1-2-3. Welcome back to Sacramento. We're in the top of the 4th inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Noah Miller.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. 1 gone leading off the 4th. At the plate, Jose Iglesias. He has had a tremendous season, a lot of power, and put up a good average to boot.
That's inside. Ball. Hey! Ha! 1-1.
And that's just foul. Oklahoma City trailing by 2. Top half of the 4th. And now it's even up.
Count's full.
Good plate appearance
Ball
there.
four.
Able to
Take
take
your
the
base.
walk. Good, patient
They
at bat
got a
right there.
bat.
Maybe that'll help get things going. Man on at first. Next to hit, Bryce Eldridge. 0 for 1. On the ground, left side, 6, 4.
Be double play.
3, double play.
Double play.
The inning is over. Offense held in check here. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Sacramento. All set for the start of this inning. Digging in for the Comets, Nick Biddison.
Yeehaw!
Biddison measures 5'10",
It's
25
0-1.
years old, and he's knocked in 8 runs over his last 10 games.
1-1.
Fouled off left side. Down in the dirt.
Oh, I got
swing
him
and
the
a miss.
chase.
Catcher has it, fires to first. In time, 1 away. on
Got him the
strike.
chase.
So hard to get to a ball
Let's
that
go.
skitters that far away and still manage to get the out at first, especially when you're wearing all that catching gear. Bang bang play, but it comes down to that special effort. Biggio, batting with one down, takes a strike. Oklahoma City with a 0 in the hit column so far.
Ball.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Got him. And now 2 away. Next up for the Comets, number 5. Little chopper rolls foul. 2 outs, bases empty. Next one's fouled back. Fine work in this one, just 1 strike away from a 5th shutout frame. Good eye on that pitch. What a take with 2 strikes. And the ball evens the count. Oklahoma City down by a pair. We're in the top of the 5th inning. And that's a strikeout looking.
Got him.
Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. Home half of the 5th coming up. The River Cat. Top of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Damon Keith. What a tough splitter. High 80s, reads fastball out of the hand, then drops like a brick at the end. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. Good eye there.
Wow, that was close.
1-2.
Let's go, Keaton.
And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Here's the 1-2 offering. Good eye there.
Ball.
And after not getting the call on the
2-2.
outer half, he's just trying to get some clarification for where it missed. Swing, ground ball out to short. Tosses to first.
out of there.
Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Jake Anchia now at the plate. Anchia struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 1 out and the base is empty. Here's a high chopper. Vasquez. Over to first. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. Batting order turns over. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, number 31. Right through there for a strike. The slider has been great for him tonight, and he's got these hitters all twisted up with it. There's a strike.
Ball. 1-2.
Swings through it for the strikeout. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and now Noah Miller.
That's right.
Strike 2. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a
1 ball, 2
little
strikes.
larger than usual. Got the batter looking for the K. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Jose Iglesias will hit next. Good contact hitter and not bad with the glove either.
That's a ball.
Oklahoma City still in search of their first hit in this one.
That's a ball. Here I work.
Out to center. 2 up, 2 down. And now the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. Still no hits yet. 1 out away from taking a no-no into the 8th. Foul ball there. That's down and away. The River Cats up by 4. Here in the top half of the 7th. Ground ball right side. There with plenty of time. Inning over. 7.
Gonna get the no-hitter today?
innings in the books.
I never really had that happen before.
Ready to get the 8th inning.
Could make that
going.
happen.
Stepping to the
Who
plate for
knows?
Oklahoma City, Nick Biddison. And the lineup still without a hit as we begin the 8th inning. In the air to the right, Joe.
Me.
And there's one away. Still cooking to start the 8th. Just 5 outs left to get. Digging in for the Comets, Kevin Biggio. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. Fouled off. He was late. That's to third. Cachel. Tosses to first. And how about that to keep the no-hitter going? And he's really closing in on this now with 4 outs remaining. Next up for the Comets, number 5. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-1. Line drive, and it's caught. 3 up, 3 down here.
Right. Wolverine to go to make the no-hitter happen.
Here's the left fielder, Damon Keith. Everyone focused on the no-hit bid now. Only 3 outs to get, but they will be tough.
0-1.
3 outs from a no-no. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. What a
0-2.
filthy splitter he has. That thing dropped like it was filled with iron and there was a magnet in front of home plate. 1-2 offering. Upstairs.
2-2.
In the air, right field.
Ah, no-hitter. No more.
A start where you go through 8 innings without allowing a hit is nothing to sneeze at, but those last 3 outs can be so tough to get. Still, he's had an amazing outing here. And that one fouled off.
Yeah, it was going to be challenging. It's definitely tough when you try to get a no-hitter. Especially
With
those
the
last
leadoff hitter
innings.
aboard, the pitcher is looking to cut down that threat. Maybe a ground ball can help them get him off the base. Oh, and that drilled him. Not in time. He's safe.
Beat the throw.
To the top of the order we go. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, number 31. Tough spot for the pitcher, but that's how you want to attack it. By getting ahead early and putting the pressure on the hitter. Edge of the zone for a strike. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. And that's off the inside edge.
1-2.
That one is foul. We'll see another. Oklahoma City down by 4 runs. Here in the top of the 9th.
2-2.
Rolls away a little bit. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Line to right for a base hit. Runner around third. Now a long throw home, but it's offline.
He's safe.
It's 4-1. Comes through with the RBI. Great job to step through that and line. Here comes the closer in the 9th.
Well, they did alright.
4-1 the final here today.
Not too
For
bad
our
in that one.
Standing crew here at the show. I'm Ben Gelman. We'll see you soon. Great job on the mound in what amounts to an audition for a call-up. Hard to acquit yourself much better than this. Showing signs of being ready for a new challenge, and it's not
Not too bad, I'll take that. Okay, playing the A's at home. I thought we would play them in Sutter Health. That'd be nice, but because I definitely want to see Sutter Health Park if they did a really great job of it. Never got to even have the chance. Look.
Ready to go now. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. One down. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year.
No.
First pitch, just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what,
1,
you're going to
2.
be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That was pretty nasty. Brent Rooker will hit next. That misses the zone. Ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. There's the strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, Bailey. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Top of the second, and here's the veteran outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. A little bit low, and that is ball 1.
Oh, sure, we're on the Athletics. That's kind of
got
weird.
some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other
he plays
team
on the
any
Phillies
hope.
in real life.
You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back
But
up there while they're hot.
It's MLB the show. It's not like real
The
life.
1-1 is fouled off.
I assume.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Outside
He's been
with a
pretty
breaking
hot
ball.
lately in real life.
1 out, bases.
He has like
empty.
the most home runs with the Athletics.
And now 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
3-0.
1 down, base is empty. Upstairs,
That's a ball.
and
Take
that
your
is
base.
ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game, Zach Geloff. Up next for the A's.
Ball, no.
This is again 5 in a row.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fouled off. He was late. Win. Winds and deals.
2-1.
And that one upstairs.
Ball.
And ball
Ball 4.
4, 2
Take your
aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And a foul ball.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the
1-2.
fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Got it.
Chase, got him, Chase.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees. So that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. And that
Ball, left
misses. 1-0. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of
He's
this
also been
3-game
hot
set.
too.
No.
2 balls, no strikes to
Or
count.
Tough
Soderstrom.
spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball
Put in
count.
all-star
You
numbers.
can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate,
I think the A's
Now
are
this
really
is
lucky
through
to
for
have
a base
him.
hit. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they trail by 1.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes...
Bailey steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Butler in his 3rd season, 25 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2018. Pitch is in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Caught looking his first time up. And a strike on the outside edge. On the ground, right side, Fitzgerald. The throw to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. And next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Grounded out his first time up. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
2-0.
And a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, center field. Outman settles under this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So they make short work of him. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Like Yastrzemski's on that list. Interesting.
Win back to work. That one in there across the letters.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ball 1 there.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order 2nd time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That misses the zone. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Langoliers at the plate and takes high there. And there's the strike. The Giants leading by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 2 away. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. Walked his first time. That one fouled off. 2 outs.
1-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing there. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. That's too low, and it's 1-0.
You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Now a high fly ball out to left center.
Ball, take it, take it.
Makes the catch, and there's one down. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. First offering misses badly for ball one.
What's going on, Doc? How you doing? Hope your Friday is going well.
And another ball.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Just off the outside edge, 3-1. And that clips the inside corner.
The Battle Pass for Fortnite was revealed. Jar Jar isn't in the Battle Pass, but General Grievous is. Oh, really? I wonder why they had to take Jar Jar out. The General Grievous, I like that too, but it kind of makes you wonder why they had to take Jar Jar out, or he's like a secret skin. Because you never know, because sometimes they could tease like a secret skin, so maybe he's the secret skin, so we'll have to see, but it's kind of interesting that he's not in the Battle Pass, but he's been leaked so many times to be in the Battle Pass, so it's pretty weird. Because he's been rumored to be in that Battle Pass, so maybe he's the secret skin, who knows. Sometimes still out of like a secret skin. I know Darth Sidious is up there too.
Tried another splitter, but missed the spot.
Jojo's in the item shop. Oh, okay. That kind of makes more sense now.
And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So man aboard. Max.
Yeah, if I see him in the Battle Pass, if I do see him in the item shop, we'll see if I can try to get him. So I have enough V-Bucks, I think, for it.
On the ground, a short could be two. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him. Back here at Oracle Park, all set for the top of the 6th. And now the right fielder.
Yeah, when I next time play it or when I stream it, I'll definitely get him for sure.
At this point, got to attack hitters.
Go to my Fortnite collection, Star Wars stuff.
And he went. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Perkins hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Jacob Wilson now at the plate. And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Perkins hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here comes Schwartz to the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That misses. Ball 1. Schwarber with some impressive production lately. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2-0.
You don't stick at the major
Really
league
surprised
level
I wasn't
unless you can
not.
string together
It's not a
consistent,
strike.
solid
I'm really
performances.
surprised.
Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Wilson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
That just misses. Ball 1.
1 ball.
First
no
and
strike.
second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
No,
and the 1-0 misses low.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new
2-1.
baseball. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Out there to center, and it drops in. Coming home. He'll score easily. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third. So 2 on with 2 away. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. Fastball for a strike at 95. Close, but called a ball. 1-1. It's in and out of his glove. He never gets off a throw. Everyone's safe, and a run comes in to score. Hello. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Bleday getting ready to hit. In the air out towards right center. Perkins makes the grab, and that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Wynn back to work. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and there's a hit. And a good start to the inning. Max Schumann, the next to hit. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll him up for 2.
It's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. There comes the skipper out of the dugout. Righty reliever out of the pen, Eric Swanson.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense
we
doing
didn't
the
do
work
too bad.
behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Back here in San Francisco with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8. And that one fouled off. And that misses. And a count even 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. And a foul ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that gives Tommy Edman a chance to hit with 2 out. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming in as a pinch runner, Miguel Vargas. Edman in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base. Right now, they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
The 1-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. So Miguel Vargas getting loose there. He's now in the game at first. Back to the top of the order now. Tyler Fitzgerald digs in now. Swings through that.
All these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're only swinging at pitches inside the zone. Chasing hasn't been an issue at all. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. League average right now, somewhere around 30%.
Going to count 1-2. And the sweeper misses. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one gone.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
High in the air, out to right. Pajes sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. 2 out, space is empty. Here's Elliot Ramos. He's already homered here in this one. There's the strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Outside low. And a count 1-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Cut on and miss. Struck
No, let's go. Welcome in, Elon. How you doing?
He gets a
Hope you're having a great
1-2
Friday. Appreciate you
Giants
being
go down
here.
Quietly. They still lead it, though.
Appreciate you stopping by. Charger. Oh, are you not really happy that Charger's in Fortnite now?
We go to the 9th. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Doval back to work. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Looking to get the tying run on base. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
The shortstop takes the ball.
One ball.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hot shot to third. Chapman over to first in time. Just
Okay,
one
one
out
more
remaining
outs.
for the Dodgers.
Got
Well,
this
there's a lot
one.
riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Smith now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked.
Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants strand the tying run on base to win it.
I'd probably go for this guy.
So 2 down. Jake Fraley, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Off the mark there. The count now 2-2. That's inside.
2 strikes.
He's a big #1 fan of him.
2 outs. Lined, and that's a base hit.
There we go. There's a hit.
Willie Adames stands in. First offering, runner goes, and ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 2 outs. Now it's Matt Chapman.
I don't really care, really, but I'm stealing it for the title already, though. What do you mean, Elon? Are you trying to, like, steal my title, or are you trying to steal it for your stream or something?
Three, 2 on the way. That's a base hit. Relay throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Shit, thank you for the lurk, man. I appreciate it.
Loaded up. Sam Huff, the next Giant to hit. In the air, right field. Carroll on the move. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. It's the Giants, nothing. Diamondbacks. And up next for San Francisco, Jake Fraley. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball.
Top of the
2
third,
strikes.
no score. Inside, 2-2. And that one cutting but missing down low. Willie Adames waiting for it.
What's going on, Ginger Fox? How you going? How's it going? I hope your Friday is going well. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. Good day to you, too. Hope your day is going well. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Good lurking? Alright, Ginger. Thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate it. And enjoy it. How are your streams been going? I try to come by every now and then and lurk them.
Smoked on the ground a second. And that is that. Giants down in order.
Yeah, I try to come by and lurk them.
Scoreless. Now here is Geraldo Perdomo.
It's going good for me. I hope it's going good for you too. Not so really. My streams have been really, really low lately. The viewership hasn't really picked back up since I've been experimenting with new times. So it's been kind of a little bit frustrating. So I'm just trying to give this schedule maybe like a few weeks just to see how it goes. Right now, first week hasn't been really great, so it's been pretty frustrating. And then plus with YouTube taking my live streams down because of copyright, because of music I can't play on my stream. So I fortunately had to take the music off my streams, and I'm no longer going to be playing music on my streams because I don't want to get flagged again. So there's no point for me to play the music when I'm going to get flagged for it on the YT side. So yeah, it's been a little bit frustrating, but it is what it is. Yeah, I really hope so too. I really do. I'm just trying my best, and it's just been very frustrating. But like I said, I'm trying my best, but it's just frustrating. When I pour all this hard work and into streaming and content creation, and I'm not getting that credit for it, which is frustrating to me. Definitely when you're trying something new.
Popped in the air, left field, makes a nice running catch. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And now 2 aboard. And the throw's offline, safe at third. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. 2 on, 1 out. Runner on the go. In the dirt, blocked. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Here's what I think
All right,
the
I'll take
manager's
that
thinking
base.
right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in a scoring position. That stolen base, excellent.
On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. There for the
Got a
out.
run.
Runner scores from third. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. The other way. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he's into second with nobody out.
They got it in time.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Burns back to work. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Now that's smacked to right center. Carroll snags it on the run.
Wow, he looked like he was ready.
Well, I got the 2 hits at least. Lost, so. Oh, hitter, okay. Definitely going to be challenging to get that, but definitely try.
In Minnesota, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. We've seen a great pitching performance so far in this one. He has not allowed a hit. What's the mindset for him and his teammates right now, Singy?
Well, you can bet that pretty much everyone on the bench knows exactly what's going down. And the key is to not let the moment get the best of you. Everybody just needs to do their job.
Into second easily with a leadoff double. So history wasn't meant to be in this one, but it's been quite the performance.
And that's tough for a pitcher to swallow. I mean, when you're right on the brink of a no-hitter, just pitched a heck of a game, just couldn't make it to the finish line.
Ripped on a line.
Got it. That's me.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Tucker stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That's off the inside corner. And now it's even 1-1. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. And the count is 3-1.
Oh, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
One out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Cold strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Foul ball there. That one missed. Up and in, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit. Correct.
No shout out in this one.
He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-1.
When you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Curve in the dirt.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Lewis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. So he cracks double digits with his... Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That one finds the corner. Strike 1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Trevor
That's
Larnach.
a strikeout.
0 for 2 in this one.
Hayden Bird song.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Ground ball left side. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. Back there. Gone.
Oh, that's
Way up
gone.
into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. Home run number 10 on the year. And they're chipping away. It's 5-2. So 2 away with nobody on. And now the first baseman, Ryan Noda. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. And that extends the inning. And here comes Carlos Correa. 1 for 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And the next pitch is way outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And delivers outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So digging in, Edouard Julien. Just a weak fly ball this time. It's going to fall for a hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single. 5. New arm for the Giants, Eric Miller.
Well, the
that
best
didn't go
relievers
well.
love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired.
At least we got the win.
So we'll see what he's got here.
Still holding on the second here.
Back here at Oracle Park with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. 9th inning here with 1 away. The Giants are in a strong position about halfway into the year as they're contending for a postseason spot. This is about what we expected of them, Singy, and they've done well.
For sure. It's one thing to have high expectations coming into the year, but then you got to go out there and back it up. They're showing that they're for real.
That one to first. Base hit. 1 run is in. The relay throw in there safely.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big.
Dylan Lee comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swung on, belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Now a pitch out, and perhaps they were protecting against the squeeze.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
In there, sets him down on strikes. Now only 1 out remaining. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over. Singy, they got the L today, but I don't think that dents their status as contenders all that much.
No, I agree. I don't think it would very much either, Boog. They've won enough that you can probably chalk this one up as just one of those fluke games. I mean, they've got some work to do the rest of the way for sure, but they're going to be there at the end. I'm pretty much betting that.
One down. Next for the Padres, Dyrone Blanco. Shoots a line drive single into right center. And the Padres have a man aboard with one out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Hit in the air, center field. Merrill gets under it. He's got it, and there's two away. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Now here is Dyrone Blanco. 2 outs.
One.
And that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Austin Slater stands in. Fly to center his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Inside,
That's
just missed. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. 1 out, bases empty. Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but it needed a little more lift.
It totally
into the outfield
smoked.
gap. Maybe a little more
This is the
backspin.
opportunity.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Slater in pursuit. Makes the catch, 1 down. First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Austin Slater. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a foul ball. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Outside low. And that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one not close. And the count's even at 2. This one lifted in the air, left field. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. Man at first with 1 gone. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano. Runner takes off. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Hits the top of the wall. Lead runner around second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And up next for the Giants, James Outman. The winning run on second base. That one lifted to left. Makes the catch for the out. So now a pinch hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
1 strike away. That one ripped. Base hit into the outfield. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single, and they tied it again.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Get out of the way,
Yeah, when he gets on, I'm sure there'll be a lot more room when people leave the spot. Mama, I just. That's just a second. Someone else shooting? Someone else gotta be shooting. What's going on, Oz? How's it going, dude? Ooh. Ooh. Headshot, baby. Ooh. Oh my.
And welcome. Ready to go. Digging in for the aces, Duke Ellis.
Whoa. 1-0. Nope, that's high.
This one in the air, center field. It's carrying.
Ball.
Makes the grab, one down. Now it's the shortstop, Blaze Alexander. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Hits in each of the last 6 games. One out and the base is empty. Swings through it. Great pitch to get a swing like that.
0-2.
Nice
No,
eye right
that's a
there.
ball.
What a take with 2
1-2.
strikes. That
Ball 2.
just misses. That's a
2-2.
frustrating moment. That one didn't look terribly outside, but he's handling it well on the mound. Puts this one in the air down the line.
Mine.
It's carrying. Puts it away for the out. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. End of a half inning of play. This broadcast is sponsored by Blank's Disposal Services, specializing in unusual trash needs. Their white glove service means it'll be like nothing was ever there. Top half of the second from Sacramento.
That's a ball.
This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. Snags that one. 1 up, 1 down. That's a well-executed pitch. He got him out in front on the pitch away and earned the flyout. Charles LeBlanc, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Splits the middle. That's a strike. And that is strike 1. That's down and away. out to short. Throw to first in time. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Brian O'Keefe.
Ball. Low.
O'Keefe, the number 6 hitter in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2014. Popped up. Hour back.
I got you.
And that's the end of the inning. So they go quietly. We move on to the 3rd inning, and now the first baseman, number 41.
Ball. High.
In the air to left,
Me.
and makes the grab.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 2.
So up next, Jorge Barrosa.
Barossa.
Late swing, foul to the left. And the 0-1 now. Here's a blooper to left. And it stays fair. Soft contact off the bat, but it counts just the same as a laser into the gap. So frustrating for the pitcher. Executed well, jammed the hitter, but he still managed to muscle a knock to the outfield. Great hitting. Fly ball to right.
I got it. Relay 2.
Out number 2. And now the right fielder, Duke Ellis. Bash down the right side, but foul.
That one was crushed.
The 0-1 offering.
Thank God it wasn't a home run.
Oh, that got the batter pretty flush.
I know.
Blaze Alexander will hit next. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here.
Ball. 1-0.
2 outs, runners at first and second.
Ball.
This is a
Inside.
critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in. On the ground to third, Kachel. There in plenty of time, ends the inning.
Right,
2
there we
left
go.
on. We move on to the top of the 4th inning with the aces at the dish. Foul ball there. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Higgins takes it to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Here's the left fielder, A.J. Vukovic. Here's a fly to left, Butler. And there's 2 down. And the next batter, Charles LeBlanc. Grounded out the first time up.
Nope. Ball 1.
Swing and a foul pushed off to the right. We're in the 4th inning, no score. That one missed. Oh, that one hit the pitcher. Throw picked out of the dirt, but he's safe. And here's the catcher, Brian O'Keefe. Fly to left the first time.
Ball. 1 ball. No strike.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. Grounder to second, Auerbach. There with plenty of time, inning over. 1 hit, 1 left. We're in the top half of the 5th. Stepping to the plate for Reno, the first baseman, number 41. Fly out to center field. Howell.
I got it.
One down. Next up for the Aces, Jorge Barrosa. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
1-1-1.
On the ground. And it's through for a hit. So 1 on now with 1 away. No question, he came up ready to hit, and he showed a nice up-the-middle approach on that hit, something you always like to see from a minor league hitter. So digging in, Nick Senzel.
1-0.
Senzel, 30 years old now. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Pops this one up.
You got it.
And 2 away now. Back to the top of the order here. Now up, Duke Ellis. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball.
That's
No strike.
such a hard pitch to lay off of at the plate. Nice job to spit on that tempting slider down and in. Fly ball, right field.
I go.
And that's that. They leave 1 runner on to the top half of inning number 6. Coming up to the dish for Reno, Blaze Alexander.
Right. One ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch, in for a strike. Breaks his bat, and it's a soft liner. Will do it alone. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Digging in for the Aces, Yoan Moncada. This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball.
No, that's low.
Grounder to third. On to first. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. Good sinker there and got him to mow the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice pitching. Vukovic in the box again, takes a strike. Ground ball left side. Kachel. In plenty of time to first. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the top of the 7th. At the plate, Charles LeBlanc.
Ball. 1-0.
After those 2 pitches, it's clear he wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient and not chase something just to swing.
3
Way
balls,
upstairs.
No strike.
Right through there for a strike. A lot of hittable pitches being taken right now. He's not exactly an ace, so you'd expect the hitters to be a bit more aggressive on mistake pitches. Swing and a miss.
3 balls,
3 and 2
2
now.
strikes.
It's a leadoff
Ball 4.
walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Brian O'Keefe now at the plate.
1 ball.
Gives
no
up the
strike.
walk, and now the first pitch to this hitter way off the mark. This one in the air to right.
2-2-2.
There's 1 down. And here's the first baseman.
That's out the corner.
Hard ground ball, base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away. That one was way in on the hands. He did a great job to pull them in and get enough barrel on the ball to push it back through the middle for a hit. Barrosa swings
ball,
through it
1
for
strike.
strike 1. That one pushed foul. Now this is belted to right. It's got a chance.
Heads up. Relay.
Grabs Drives it right up against the
Wow,
wall.
got robbed too.
And goes to third. So after he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. A lot of ways they can plate this run now. Next up for the Aces, Nick Senzel. And that's a fair ball. One runs in. Runner around third. He'll score two. It looked for a second like he was a little out in front, but he did a great job to keep the hands back and swing through the ball. And he's rewarded with a couple of RBIs. Foul ball there. Man at second with two down. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
0-2.
Lifted down the left side. That ends the inning and limits the damage. A new arm into the game, the righty, Sir Anthony Dominguez. Comes in with a chance for save number 2 on the season. Very strong individual performance in this one, even if the team did take the L.
Back here at Dyken Park, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Fought off foul.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sam Huff. 0 for 2 in this one. Tap foul to plate.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
That one fouled off. And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else.
Well, going to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning.
Welcome in, Berg. How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our
How you doing
game
today?
summary.
The center fielder, Mick Corbett.
Jelly back to work. And a
That's
breaking
out the
ball misses
corner.
outside. He's one of those Dave McCarty,
Hell yeah.
carry on Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different.
2-0.
It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed. Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Hey! 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that skips into dirt.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Not in time. An infield knock to
saw
start
that.
the inning.
Try to get the out.
And it looks like they might end up challenging this
We're gonna
one.
challenge
Very
it?
close
Okay.
play, and
Go
we will
for
take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play. And
It's my first time doing the challenge call thing. I didn't even know they had this feature for
Look, they called
for,
it safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything
MLB
here
The
to
Show
overturn
25.
the call. What about you, Singy?
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it, and I just don't see it.
It's close.
So they've made a decision, and the runner is safe.
Lost our
The original
challenge.
call is confirmed, and that leaves them without any.
Nice on the pokey catch, Killenberg.
Next to hit, Pedro Leon. And
Good
that is
catch.
downstairs. Ball 1. Jelly, 28 years old. And he was a... There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Runner on the go again. Throw to third, and he's in there.
Yeah, first time doing the pokey community game thing. Yeah, it's a really cool interaction bot, just to keep the chat pretty active. So that's why I actually added it, because I saw other streamers using it, so I thought I would add it to my stream just to keep the stream interactive.
McCormick at third.
That's
with
the reason
nobody out.
why I keep it for that reason. But like a lot of people really like using it, so just to keep my stream interactive.
To ball on the ground to the corners, that they come
I saw
home
other
with the
people doing it.
baseball instead of going to first base.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. Over to first. There for the out. Run comes in and a safety squeeze.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
To first, safe. And runners at
Yeah, I did the
corners
fishing game and sticker for mine.
single.
Yeah, I've seen people use the fishing game.
Gets on base by
I never heard about the sticker thing.
This is just the latest example of him using his speed
I've heard
to
about
his
the
advantage
fishing
and
game.
showing off his
I know a lot
skills
of people
with the
use
bat.
that
was
one, too.
very nice.
Air Jordan steps in to take his hat.
Wonder how to actually get
That's in
that.
there. 0-1.
In the infield at the corners.
I have to go to a
don't be surprised
website
see
to
him come home
put it on
first
OBS.
and prevent that run from scoring.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. On the ground to first, could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, double play.
Double play.
Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Abreu.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Foul ball there.
Well, these Giants, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Kicks and fires. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one away.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into the 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
One-two now. Next offering misses down and away.
Kalenberg, thank you for the 100 bits. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for that. Subbed on YouTube as well. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I really do appreciate the sub on YouTube as well.
Subbed on YouTube as well. Cheer.
Yeah, I really do appreciate that.
Kalenberg,
Thank you, thank you.
100 bits.
I hope you enjoy my content over there on YouTube. I put a lot of work into my YouTube channel. Be sure to also subscribe to also the other ones too if you want. I make videos over there. I also post my Twitch past broadcasts on the other channels, so be sure you are subbed to also to the other one, also to the others too. Yeah, out here supporting peeps. Well, I appreciate that, Berg. I really appreciate that, man. It does mean a lot, you know, that people come in here that are new and come and show that support. I'll try to get you back with support too. Let me see if I can follow you. Fresh. Oh, I do have you followed. Never mind. I do have you followed. Never mind. I have you followed. I thought I didn't, but I do. I think I followed you, I think, on Instagram, and I think that's how I found you. Yeah, I'm all over. Yeah, for sure. 100%. Same here. I am all over the place. Yeah, I think I did find you from Instagram. So I do get a lot of people that follow me on Instagram over here, so.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center
Yeah,
field.
I'm everywhere. I'm all over
away.
the place.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald, 1 for 3. There's a swing and a drive. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Kind of have to be swimming as a beast. Oh, it totally is. It's a grind. It really is, to be honest, because it's only how you're gonna find your discoverability. You gotta be on all the platforms as possible, or just be on selected platforms that you're seeing the most growth on. But yeah, you gotta be on a lot of platforms to succeed in the streaming space, because the streaming space is really saturated. It's never comes easy because there's a lot of people that are doing the same thing as you, so it's definitely hard to really stand out in the space when there's so many other people doing it. So it's never easy, and it never comes that way. So yeah, it's definitely not easy to succeed in this space. So it's not easy.
For extra bases, got to feel good about that. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Out to short. Hampson on the first. And that is the inning. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Line to left, and it goes just foul.
Thank God it was foul.
Towards first. Bailey takes it to the bag, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And next to hit for Houston, Yainer Diaz. That one way outside, and
that was
is
terrible.
ball 1. On the ground, out to short, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Ah, that was terrible.
Well, the throw was right there. He just dropped
Glad he
it,
didn't even
hooked it
move.
into the pocket, maybe had a little late movement on it, and hit the heel of the glove and just clanked.
Chapman, there's one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. One error in the inning, but nothing more. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Josh Hader. He last pitched 2 days ago. Andujar now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases.
It's going to be a double.
Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Wisely at the plate now. That's ball 1. And that one gets past the catcher. The tag at third.
What? No.
You can't blame him for going right there, and you expect him to reach
Damn.
safely, but can't even explain how he gets thrown out. But you give the catcher some credit. He got it out for his pitcher.
One out, base is empty.
No, that's low.
And a swing and a miss.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. McCormick has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for the Giants, Matt Chapman. He's already homered in this game. Sliced hard but foul. The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, 4 stars, not too bad. Still, it's still pretty good.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. That one in there across the letters. Right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. Now it's the second baseman, Jared Triolo. There's a strike.
No ball. One
Cruz
strike.
on at first. Nobody out. That misses the zone. 1-1. This one in the air. Chapman hauls it in, and there's one away.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Nice on the pokey catch, Kalenberg.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And here it comes. Gonna count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And there's 2 away. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. And a foul ball. Ball
At the
one
ball.
there.
One ball. One strike.
Close,
No,
but
that's a
called
ball.
a ball. And it's 2-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Got him
There it
looking,
is.
and he did not like the call.
That was nasty.
Pirates leave 1. Back here in San Francisco, all set for the start of the inning. This is Joey Bart. And foul ball.
Thank God that
Bart
wasn't a base
went
hit.
deep in his most recent game. Next
That's
pitch
the ball.
misses, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
He's a great giant.
Way high.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.